Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Will. Today on the lathe I have a couple of nice pieces of spalted beech. This nice longer piece, although there's not quite as much spalting in this piece. But what I'm going to have a go at making today is this guy here. So, you can see there. So it'll be a two-part project. So this will be our spindle piece, and make the base then from this cross grain piece. So just put this to one side. So this is going to be for the base. Some beautiful spalting in this. And this is our spindle piece. So as I said, there's not quite as much spalting in it. So there is some here. So hopefully it carries up through the wood. But it has some nice colour in it anyway. So as I said, I'm going to start on the actual candlestick itself. So I'm going to mount it between centres. I've already marked the centre. So I'll get this piece to round and I'll get a tenon on it. So face shield on. I'm going to be using my 1.25" spindle roughing gouge. So now I have my piece down to round, so I'm going to get a tenon on this end. Just see what size I have. Yeah, so I might use my 4-inch jaws. So I need 86 millimeters. There's 86. Just there. So perfect. So I'm just going to dovetail this. So now that's my piece really secure in the 4-inch jaws. So it's going to be pretty solid. My first job is going to be flattening off this surface here, and I'm going to make the hole for the candle insert. Which is this little brass guy here. So I'm just going to use my spindle gouge just to face this off. So just put a little divot in it there for the drill bit. I'm just using a Jacob's chuck with a twister bit in it. Yeah, you can just see there I have a mark where I want to go in. So turn the speed down. I don't need so much, about 500 or 600 is plenty for drilling. So I just got 650 RPM, which is loads. Back again. So now we'll make a start on shaping. So now I'm just going to put a few lines on the piece, and it'll be made clear in a few minutes what they're for. So this one here, this is my cut-off point. So now we're going to start shaping. So my tools of choice for this will be spindle gouges. I'm not efficient with a skew, so I'm not even going to try. So this is just a standard half-inch spindle gouge. But this guy here is what's called a continental spindle gouge. But I have swept back wing on it, and I have it at 50 degrees. So it cuts really well, as you'll see now in a few minutes. You get a nice clean cut as well. But as I said, I'm not efficient with the skew, so I'm not even going to attempt it. I'm just going to define my cut-off point there before I go any further. Yeah, so this piece is shown to be pretty plain. I thought it would be a little bit more spalting, with one little bit, but however, the base will make up for it. It has plenty of colour in it. So as you can see, guys, that has left a really, really nice finish. I could probably start sanding that at 240 if I wanted to. So now I'm going to move up and concentrate on the tip. So I'm pleased with that shape. So I'm going to put that little tulip shape on the top. And there's going to be a little cove, two fillets cove and the little tulip top. So now that's my little cove and my two little fillets. So I'm going to concentrate now on the little tulip shape on the top. So now I'm happy enough with that shape, I think. But yeah, as I said, it's quite clean. So now I'm just going to tidy up this end. Sorry, I paused there for a few minutes. I didn't realise my piece was so far over on the screen, so I just moved the camera back a little bit. So I'm just going to tidy up this end here just to make sure that it receives the little insert. So I need to go in, it's sticking out a small bit, so I need to go in a little bit more. So now that's done the job, so that's just a perfect fit. I got a nice cut on the edge of that as well, so that I'm happy enough that's finished. So I'm looking here, I think I might actually take another little bit off here. Yeah, that's a little bit more pleasing. That's actually revealed a little bit more of this colour as well, which is nice. So now I'll move down and concentrate on this area here. So again, like what I have up here, I have a little cove, two fillets, so I'm going to put the same here, only just a little bit bigger. So now I'm happy enough with this. That's my cove, my two fillets. So this is the section that's going to go down into the base of the candlestick. So I'm going to take that down a little bit more. So now I'm happy with the shape. So I'm going to give it a quick sand. It's not going to need a lot of sand, and it cut pretty well. So I'll take it back when I have it sanded. So now that's all the sanding done. I sanded up to 400 grit, and then I used this yellow Scotch-Rite pad. So it sanded up pretty good. So now I'm going to part this guy off and we'll make a start on the base. So now I'll leave this guy to one side and I'll get the base started. So I'll be mounting this on a worm screw. I've already drilled an 8mm hole. Now that's good and tight. I'll just bring up the tailstock until I get it to round. I'll just round it up, see what material we have to work with. So I'm just going to use a 5/8 ball gouge just to get it to round. So now I have that down to round. So I'll face off the front of it here. So now we get marked up for a tenon. Or a recess. I'm going to put a recess in the bottom, not a tenon. So I'm going to put a fairly big recess in it. Yeah, so I can see daylight down through. So I need to concave the base just a little bit. That's perfect. So now I'm just going to take a small little bit of material out of the bottom just to lighten the weight of it, more so than anything. So now happy with that. So I'm going to give this a quick sand, and I'll take you back when I have that done. So now that's the base sanded. Some beautiful colours in it. Hope the rest of it now looks as good. So I have 11.5 centimeters, so I only need about 8 or a little over 3 inches, 75mm even. So I'll start shaping this. So I'll be using a 3/8 ball gouge. So now we're going to put a hole here for the main part of our candlestick to fit in. So measure now with calipers and see what we've got. So we have just 50 mil, 50.6, just 2 inches. Always pays to double check. So now I want to go in, I want this thickness of this fillet here shown here, so which is probably somewhere there. So that's the amount I need to go in to the base. So I need to go in 18 millimeters. Tool rest is a little low. There we go. So now start shaping this piece. So I can take some of this material off here first anyway, I don't need that. Quite pleased with the shape now. Some beautiful colours in this, really is. I'm thinking though of the overall length. I will actually shorten it a little bit. Yeah, I think I might take another 1/4 of an inch off here. I know I'll have to deepen this recess a little bit more, but that's okay. Yeah, I think it's a little bit tall for the piece, so I'll take a 1/4 of an inch off, maybe a little more. So that has took care of all of that tear out, because it's a spalted beech can be quite punky, and it tears out quite easily. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. So now, again, I'll have to take my recess in a little bit more. That looks good. So the fillet here and here are the same size. So I'm happy with the shape of this. Yeah, I think it's good. So I'm going to get it sanded and I'll take you back when I have it done. So that's all the sanding finished. The base has some beautiful spalting, but the main stem is pretty plain. So I might change them around. I have another piece of spalted beech, so I might turn it, and I can use this plain one maybe for a bit of colour or something. So I'll just show you, and I'll just grab another couple I made as well. So now there's the one we're just after making, and this was a couple I made over the last couple of days. So this one was spalted beech as well, but as you can see there was some beautiful spalting in the main stem, which this one hadn't. But as I said, I can swap this one out and I can make another one for this. So this one was lovely piece of sycamore, quite nice as well. And this was Macrocapra cypress. So just a little bit of extra detail on this one. Yeah, so I enjoyed making them. Something different. So now there we have it, our little candlestick. So it's 14 inches and it's about 5.5 inches across in the bottom. I enjoyed making this one, really did. So there was a little bit more spalting in this one. But as I said, I'll swap these out. I'll make another. I have some more wood. I can make another base, or I can make another stem for this base. So anyway, guys, if you don't mind, hit the subscribe, hit the like, and tap the notification bell as well, so you get notified for future videos. And I shall catch you on the next one. So take care. Bye for now.